Go straight live. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, we're live with Wild
We're
Horse
live.
himself, Matt Mask. You look fabulous. Like I was searching for some pictures of thumbnails. You look so much better than like the
Oh,
hair.
is that right? Eh? Yeah.
Like because I was going like back and I
From
just
certain angles, right? From certain angles.
from the
Yeah.
most important angles. That's the one, my friend.
Yeah. Right.
How you doing, man?
Good. You, buddy?
Also good. Also good. Also good. Very
Yeah.
close, right? 18 days. Yeah.
Yeah. 18 days, eh? Not that far. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I just thought,
coming up quick.
like from these events, right? We just East versus West. Now the next one, and then there's gonna be a next one again, and next one again, and it's moving. Just spoke with Derek. He wear. I said he wear a cowboy hat. I asked him like he should wear a cowboy hat during the match, right? Would be more fun. He said you're very serious about this, and I believe just because you have started this year so great, you're taking this very, very seriously, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not taking any matches going forward, not seriously, right? So it's yeah, trying to reinstate myself to where I feel like I belong. So
Derek, definitely a big boy, right? He will have like you're big, but he's bigger in my
well,
opinion.
he's a lot thicker. He's got at least 90 pounds on me, I'd say. So yeah.
Yeah. Where do you think he is the most dangerous?
Uh, I would say possibly in his height, the height of his arm.
Hmm.
So, them longer arms sometimes tend to give me trouble. So we'll see how it goes. So I've never really felt Derek recently in the last 3 4 years. So it's hard to say exactly where his strengths are, right? So
Yeah. Uh,
yeah.
Have you arm wrestled before, like in a competition?
No, we never have.
No.
No, like we did like an exhibition thing. Eric Derek, I believe this was like 5 or 6 7 years ago,
Hmm.
monster thing or something like that. He had showed up. We just did like a little play match or whatever
Hmm.
together. But it was just yeah, like he wasn't. You know, there was levels, right? Like he
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
on that yet. So yeah, so it was just more to kind of put on a show for the crowd, right? So, but
You look very serious. For
uh,
my mask, I know you look extra serious. You look extra serious. I like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I don't know, man. I'm on a mission, right? So we'll see if I can keep it going. I'm nervous, right? Like obviously, I'd be stupid if we're going into any match with anybody at East versus West or King of the Table. I'm not nervous about it, right? So it's yeah, I got a little bit of momentum behind me, but I want to keep that shit going, right? So I've been busting my ass to start to get this ball going. So now it's time to keep it in my court for a bit, right? So
Uh, Match with Wagner, right? We spoke about it before the match. Round number one, did he surprise you? Were you like, did you not expect it to be that him to be that strong, explosive from the go? Or what happened in round?
I wasn't really expecting us to go so soon. They said go, and I was like, holy shit, we better get going. So I had a bit of a position. I felt like I had what I had needed, but I wanted to get a little bit of a groove. When I came in, I ended up adjusting, turned in too much, allowed him to just curve inside, and I was too opened up to be able to really fight from a position from there for, in order to be able to fight later on and later rounds. So it was, pretty much let her go, right? But yeah, tons of power on that man. So, and he just like once he starts, his pressure just doesn't stop, right? It's just steady pressure the whole way. So, but
Yeah. Yeah, after that, round two, I believe he tore something, right? He had like the whole
well, it
chest.
was round three. Round three is when he tore it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe even two. Yeah, yeah. But and he still kept going, and now I'm seeing him like doing exercise with both arms. It's crazy.
Well, he's getting ready for 18 days from now, right? So
Right.
yeah, the
Right.
guy's a fucking lunatic. So, but
No, that was big. because he went back to the table and we're all looking at it, we're like, no, like it's enough. He's like, no, 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 fine, fine, it's fine, it's fine. And you see the bicep just dropping here. He's like, it's fine, it's all
Well, it
fine.
was he tore something in his pec. It wasn't even his bicep. It was his
Yeah,
pec that he tore. So, but yeah, he must have been just cramping up in the bicep or something. I'm not really sure, but
yeah.
so it didn't look natural anyways. So
Yeah. Um, like you are, how to say, you're using this experience of arm wrestling, traveling all around the world, uh, to like to full potential. Every time you bring a different family member with you.
yeah,
Uh, who's coming this time?
it'll be my youngest daughter. She'll be coming this time. So
Yeah,
yeah, she's she'll enjoy Dubai. So yeah, she likes to do all the exciting stuff. So we'll
yeah.
probably get her on the world's longest zip line over there. She can go check out the Burj Khalifa and check out the frame. They rent some Sea-Doos, tour around the Palm Islands, right? So
Yeah, and it shouldn't be super hot right now, right? It should be
well,
just
it should be a little more bearable. Last time I was there, it was fucking wasn't even bearable. 4 o'clock in the morning, it was 38 degrees trying to go for a walk. During the day, it was like 49, 51. Like it was insane.
insane.
Absolutely insane. Yeah. Like I was going through 3 fucking shirts a day, man. Like
Yeah.
it was unbelievable. Go outside for 10, 15 minutes, come inside, take your shirt off, hang it up, and grab another one, right? Like,
They just
so
showers, just live in the shower all the time. Go like
yeah,
even at the small gap between the hotel and the car, right? You just soaked. Like just
yeah, it's nuts. Like
it's
it's nuts. And they're apologizing. Oh, sorry, the weather's so shitty. Usually it's a lot nicer. I'm like, oh, like cooler. Oh no, it's usually hotter. I'm like, holy fuck, man, you can keep it, right? Thank God the weather's shittier. So, but yeah, I think it's supposed to be like 35 degrees during the day and 20 at night. So that's little more, little
yeah.
more standable, eh? So
Yeah, December was very, very nice. December was very nice. I think this will also be pretty good.
yeah.
Um, after you got back, did you have time to do continue training? You didn't get injured. You didn't get like I think it was pretty easy day for you, right?
Well, it was like, regardless who you are wrestling, you're going from 0 to 100. Like right now, you're always going to be a little tweaky, a little achy, right? So, like, I ended up doing a good practice with the Athen guys, and like my arm was pretty tender after that. But like, it's just now it's just timing everything perfectly. Where like it started off just kind of slow, light training, and as it comes closer to the time where I'm going to start resting, I'm slowly building it up kind of to like a max, but I want to, it's tricky right now, right? Because you can only push so much. You don't want to push too little where you're not still gaining progress, but you don't want to push too hard to where you're going to set yourself back. Because if you too weak anything or set yourself back, you're instantly, 2, 3 weeks behind, right? And when you only have 5, 6 week window, it doesn't give you much time, right? So it's just trying to play it strategically smart right now. So I feel pretty good. Like there's a couple little eeks, tweaks, and pains, but I'm not pushing too hard through it. And every day they continue to get better and better. So yeah. So
Like Derek is for sure like a big guy, and it's hard to like it's hard like definitely the hand will be good, the rise will be strong, right? That will be the biggest problems to deal with, right? I don't see him turning you in a hook. I think that will be very, very difficult for most people to do.
yeah,
But definitely, like we talked with him, he said Tim Bresnan, right? He beat Tim Bresnan. You have, I think previously you lost to Tim Bresnan. He said so. I win in arm wrestling match, but of course styles make matches, right?
yeah.
Um, you have. I feel like you have set your sights on someone else already. I feel like you're serious about this, but there's something bigger ahead of you. Do you feel like it's something bigger ahead of you? Of course, you have to deal with this, but this is just one step to where I want to be.
Yeah, I think I got a good road, nice little mountain that I feel like climbing here over hopefully over the next year or so, right? So but
Mhm.
we'll see. So make some phone calls after this match and talk some strategy and kind of see what direction I'm going to be going with it. So, but
Devin lives and dies by the stem cells. Have you seen like significant improvement in your like ability, like health, like literally health of your arm and elbow? Um,
It, yeah, it's trying. It's a whole new process trying to figure it all out again because I have areas I can pull now where they have been killing me for years, and I'm
Mhm.
actually able to get into positions where it's not killing me, but I don't really know how to fucking pull in those positions because I've never really done it, just because I've avoided them for so long, right? So yeah, it's definitely without it, I don't think I'd be at the level I feel I am right now and where I'm going to become, right? So it's definitely given me almost like a new kind of a fresh start, right? Taken 10 years of shit and abuse off of my arms. So
That's like that is kind of magic, right? Because it's the hardest thing to fix, right? The wear and tear of your arms, the elbows,
yeah,
like our elbows are definitely 200 years old, right? It have done a work of whatever is 200 years of work, right?
yeah,
Already. And then you take it back and yeah, it's because like I have seen a lot of things that you do in the matches that you didn't do before. Like even in Frank Lamparelli, right? You know, your elbow was ready to go, you know, the other way around just to for an out just to be in that match. And if you could do that, that's pretty great, right? Because we seen Devin just going from, lost the biggest match of his life, and we're like, oh, this is done, and whole different chapter opened up.
yeah,
Just
yeah. It's pretty insane what he's been able to accomplish with I believe the help of stem cells amongst other things, right? So, but yeah, it's insane. So for me, it's definitely I feel like it's a game changer. So, and it's not something you get done and instantly you're bang, you're ready to go, right? It's a bit of a progress, right? Like a couple months down the road, you really start to see a significant difference. So yeah.
yeah. There's one more Canadian on the card. Funny, we have Saganashvili and Larrett on the same card as well. Auden, what do you think about Auden versus Whisper? Will Auden just be too big and too uncomfortable?
I think Auden's on a different level than Whisper right now, to be honest. So I don't think it matters where that match goes. I think Auden's going to take full control. So yeah,
Mm, yeah, you don't.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Because
you know,
Auden is bigger and bigger, right?
and he's actually really good, right?
He's good.
Like,
He's very
and
good.
he is a good arm wrestler, right? Like
And
it's been, he was born into it, right?
yeah,
So
yeah. And they
yeah,
they literally train every day. And he's at that age where, like up until like 21, 23, you just get stronger. If you don't get
you know,
injured, you just get stronger all the time, right?
yeah, and he seems to be doing it right. You know what I mean? Like he's not over pushing it. He's
Yeah.
taking his time. He's well, he lives with them, so it's
Yeah.
there's. I don't think he'd ever say, "Hey, Dad," and Devin would say no, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so he can
There's
pull absolutely as much as he wants, right? So
Yeah, the and Milo is into it, and it's pretty insane, right? And
yeah,
I'll be interested to see what's next for him, right? On that card as well. The one big rematch, right? It's probably definitely position where you want to be in one day. Dave Chaffee versus Vitaly Letin, right? Do you think? Because maybe you know more than I do. Is Dave? Can Dave pull it off again?
it's hard to say. It's like I'm not really 100% sure exactly how healthy Dave is right now. I know his neck has been bothering him for a while. It's something that just doesn't really seem to want to go away. So if it's not bothering him during the match or leading up to it, or the couple weeks prior to between now and then I think he could. I think Dave, in my eyes, is pound for pound one of the strongest fucking arm wrestlers to ever walk the fucking planet. So if Dave shows up where his neck isn't bothering him, yeah, I think it's going to be very close to what happened last time. Even though Vitaly, I believe, has been leveling up, he has been taking a lot more serious. He's training a lot more by the sounds of it, where he's trying to take himself to that next level. But yeah, in my eyes, it all depends on how healthy Dave comes into it. Right? So
Yeah, with Dave, it's so hard. Like for me, he forever was like that top five guy because he's so hard to deal with. That power is just crazy. Uh,
Just pure brute strength.
yeah, but
Yeah,
then all the issues, and you see him, right? Just and he was on this crazy losing streak and all these brutal matches. And um, I'm interested because I know he also did stem cells and some other therapies. And if Dave comes back and Dave's in shape and Dave pulls it off one more time, because right now, like more everyone favors Vitaly because right,
yeah.
Vitaly looks like. It depends. Like, has Vitaly learned from his lessons, right? Versus Hermes, he needs the press, he needs to transition, he needs right some of those
Mhm.
things. Yeah, it's for me, it's interesting. We will have a lot of answers on that match for sure. Um, one more match I wanted to ask you about, maybe your opinion. You've seen Bacho and you've seen Reno. What do you think about those two guys? Is it,
I think they're both are the future of the sport. If you ask me, both of them are definitely going to be making some huge waves in the sport in the next coming years, as long as they can stay injury free. Uh, Rio he's fucking insane for his age. He's 19 years old or something like that.
19?
Like, kid's just a fucking puppy. You know what I mean? So it's really. I think Rio's coming in a lot bigger than Bacho. Like, he's probably got 30 or 40 pounds on him. So I would say advantage Reno. But
Mhm.
both of them are rated, I would say, on the same levels for their weight classes and where they're coming in amongst, especially with their ages, right? Both of them, I think, are 18 or 19 years old,
19.
right?
I think both of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
So it's insane to think that these fucking puppies are able to do what they're able to do with everybody, right? So
Yeah.
like Morozov himself, he's a freak on his own. The kid's like 24, 25, right? So
Yeah.
and you got these other ones that are 19 years old and they're almost starting to do just as much damage, right? So it's pretty interesting to see where these kids are going to end up being in another 3, 4 years from now, right?
Trajectory is definitely to the like Reno is already like WAF world champion. He's like top three in the weight class, right? He's that guy, and he will just get better if he doesn't get injured.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and Bacho strengths of his own. I'm like imagine Bacho shows up close to Reno's weight. That would be everyone would be okay, right?
It would look like a little mini LeBron.
Yeah. His hands. Have you seen how big his hands are? It's insane. Like
Yeah,
it's like he has control, but they are just big, thick, and really, really strong. So there's, it's
makes
great,
you wonder what the fuck's in that water in Georgia, eh?
right? Right. They have so many giants. I don't know any other country that produces like right the
Yeah, it's
monster
insane.
giants. Um, last East versus West, of course, you had a good day. What was your favorite moment of the card? Because the card was a lot of people underlooked it because Hermes isn't pulling, Devon isn't pulling, Levin isn't pulling, right? So they thought maybe this, but the matches at the end, the card, the night was great, right? Um, I enjoyed it, but what were your favorite moments? Maybe some of the favorite matches.
I would say my ultimate favorite match out of the whole event was definitely the last match of the night with Artem and Alex going at it. So like it was insane. Just the amount of progress I believe that you can see in Alex himself over the last fucking 6 months to a year, just for being able to pull in different positions that you've never seen him pull before. Like, I honestly thought he was just going to be straight out top rolling. I didn't picture him beating Artem in a hook. I didn't picture him pressing. I didn't picture. So there was a lot of holy shit going on in that fucking match, right? So it was definitely in my eyes, I'd say that was by far the match of the night.
Kurdecha surprised everyone, right? We didn't know like how he's gonna show up. Um, there's something there, right? Just give him a little bit more time. Let him cook. Let him cook. And
Right? Oh, he showed up ready. He
yeah,
definitely showed up ready. Like, whatever he's doing it right. So like, he was thicker. He was, even his elbow was hanging up, banging inside, everything else. So he was able to pull anywhere on that table and he looked comfortable doing it, right? So,
yeah.
but
He
you know,
he,
and it
he
was like I wanted to see Artem win. Like, sorry, Alex, but I did want to see Artem win because I believe Artem deserves it. Artem has been in there banging consistently. He's, you know what I mean? He's proven himself over and over and over and over again within the last couple of years that he is the man, right? So I wanted to see him obviously succeed or whatever, but it's, you know, I just want to see Alex compete more, and then, you know, I think he'll deserve it as well, right? But shit.
Yeah, Artyom, what he shows every time is like, sometimes he's dominant, but when he's not dominant, he's in a deep trouble and he still finds a way. And then as soon as he finds a way to beat you, you're not coming back. Like you
Yeah.
can't get him back, right? It
Yeah.
was very, very impressive. Like what he does on table ability, but KOTT pulled inside and a press and all those things that we never saw off of, a year and a half. Feels great. Just booms,
Yeah.
was, yeah. Overall, as usual, like East versus West, definitely, delivered. This time, King of the Table, we have total of 7 great matches. Your stop, probably one of the at the end for sure, somewhere there, close to the main event. But uh, David and Lachlan, how much do you know about David Arabuli? Like he beat Chance.
Not
Remember, he
not a
beat
whole
Chance.
lot. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for me to also to pick, I think Lachlan because of just the how much we know about Lachlan. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He'll pull he can get from this position to a press, which is very insane, right?
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. Awesome being able to have that option, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I will not take more of your time, buddy. There was one super chat and um I want to say it was for you. Give me a second. Where is it? As much as I like Derek, I think he's gonna get trampled by a wild horse.
Let's hope that's what happens. That's what I'm going for.
Rest, train, and I'll see you in less than 3 weeks in Dubai.
Yeah. Yeah, you betcha, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt Mass. Thank you guys for watching. King of Table 10, February 24th, live on pay-per-view. Stay strong and love arm wrestling. Thank you, Matt.
Buy the fucking paper.